To get started with Toon Storyboard Pro, just look for this icon that appears on your desktop after you've installed the program, and just give it a double click, and your splash screen pops up along with this little box which shows you some of the new improved features. And if you click on this, it'll take you right over to the Toon Boom website where you can find out more details. But for now, you can just close that, and here is your working space. First thing is that your project directory indicates where your project files are stored. By default, the location is already chosen for you, but if you have a different location where you want to locate your projects, you can click on this folder. When you click on the folder, you basically get a directory window, and you could tell it any place that you want to store a project. Next, you'll need to fill in the project name and title. As you do, you'll type in the project name, and it will automatically include the project title as well. So I'm just going to call this First Project, and you can give it a subtitle if you want to. This is optional. All right, and then below that you have a choice of all the different sizes and resolutions of your project. So here's the default size, but you have the option of choosing the dimensions of your project, how many frames per second, and the aspect ratio, and a lot of different choices. And if you want to add your own custom setup, you can press this plus button, and then you'll get a choice here where you can name your resolution and assign it any of these specific features. So once you have named your project and chosen the resolution, you can press the Create button, and it will create a brand new project for you. And there is my brand new fresh project. If you want to open up a Toon Boom project that you've already started or already worked on, you can either double click this icon as we've seen, and it will let you choose it from a list up here of recent projects, or you can just click directly on the project file itself. If you know where your project file is stored, go into the folder, just double click to open that, and then look for an icon that looks like the Toon Boom icon, which is those two green circles, and then the extension is going to be .sboard, SBoard. And if you double click on that, it will open the project the same way. Something else that you'll find on this welcome screen are a lot of really helpful shortcuts. One is that you already have immediate access to the documentation, and either of these links will open up in your web browser. Here's keyboard shortcuts, and here is the user guide. I'm going to click on keyboard shortcuts. Here is the web browser that has opened up. I can see in here all of the chapters for the help as well as the index, but since I pressed keyboard shortcuts, it pops up right away with all of the information about the keyboard shortcuts already there. If I click on user guide, it just brings me back to the very beginning of the user guide. The user guide here is hyperlinked. It basically works like a web browser, but it's very easy to open up any one of these chapters on the left to see all the subchapters underneath, and you can click on any of the chapters, and once you're inside the help system, you can also link easily to any of the other topics that have a hyperlink to them. You can just jump around to all the help files very, very quickly using this contents panel or the index panel, or by searching in that search box. And there's more helpful links over here on the right side. Each one of these rectangles is a link to a different chapter of the Toon Boom Storyboard Pro website. There's the video tutorials and templates that you'll find under Learn How to Use Storyboard Pro, Expert Corner, the user stories, the support, and user forums. If you click on any one of these, it's going to take you in your web browser over to a place like here was the forums. And if you go into the forums, you will find a lot of helpful discussions, questions and answers that can give you ideas and give you help and give you an opportunity to ask questions that anything that you're not able to find in the normal documentation, you can ask and get answered here in the forums.